Well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Golf Talk Radio, fondly known as GTR. We're glad you're with us. We are coming to you live from the Central Coast of California, wherever you are. Hope it's awesome. We're having a great day here. A little foggy, but kind of cool. And let's have some fun. My name is Billy Gibbs. That guy right over there is Mr. Mike Brabennick. Good morning, Mike. How are you today?
Good morning, Billy. Good.
Good.
Glad to be here, man.
It's good to see you.
Life is fast.
Life is fast, so you need to slow it down a little bit, do you?
You know what, though? It's the alternative is
Well,
not good either.
We can
so this is all
everybody in
this is all good.
to the show today.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go really slow if you need to.
This feels like the show today feels like I need a blanket and a couch.
Because of the fog?
Yeah. And where I came from, it's like it was almost 90 yesterday.
Yeah, it was warm. So you're up there in the tundra. Up there in the high.
Sunny this morning, warm, never cooled off. And then I came down, felt like I was coming down in an airplane off the grade, the layer of fog. And it's like I actually picked up a microphone in my hand and I said, all right, passengers, if you would, please put your table trays forward, adjust your seats forward. The cabin crew will be coming through and collecting your garbage and anything else you'd like to get rid of.
And the wind's kicking up. Better say 3 novenas.
Yes.
Wow,
We look like we're right on time coming into SLO Airport today. Wind coming in from the southwest at about 3 knots. And this is Captain Brabennick. I hope you enjoyed your flight.
That's awesome. It's a long time since I've heard a captain tell you to put your seats up. So, they got other stuff to do up there.
It's only a 3-seater plane.
Yeah, you're
so
multitasking.
The thing is kind of
turned around.
Yeah, it's kind of weird is there's nobody in there but me. And I just thought I'd say that.
Well, it was a good thing to say, man. Safety is first, man. You got to be safe.
You got to practice.
And
you
know why they put the seats up? Because everybody's like, "What's the difference with the 6 inches?"
Is that because if you have to tuck your head?
That's because for this. Yeah,
right
exactly.
behind you. Yeah.
You need room to get crouched over, and then the trays go up so you don't cut yourself in half.
Well, yeah.
That's why the trays go up, so they literally don't slice you in two. Because but so you need room to crouch.
Unless you're on Spirit, they might chop your hand off.
Yeah, you barely get hurt with that.
Spirit would be
is kind of a massage.
Spirit is like the size of your hand.
Trailet.
Like a little massage. Tray massage.
But it's nice that you consider safety, and it's good that you landed safely. So
I did.
We should have a pretty good show here. We have the pleasure of having Dave Shamandl, golf professional and club builder extraordinaire, fitter. He does everything in the golf industry ever since the 1500s. He's joining us in studio today, which is kind of cool. We also going to have a live shot today coming to you in about 12 minutes. I'm not sure what golf course it's coming, but they're going to call in here in, like I said, about 12, 13 minutes. So we'll get that going. And we got a lot of hot topics going on. We're going to be talking about some of the craziness in this world of golf. I've got a few. I'm sure Dave has some, and so does Mike. We'll throw them on the table, and we'll shuffle them around, see what we can come up with. But we hope it's somewhat entertaining, maybe a little funny. Hope you enjoy yourself as much as we do. So what's up, Mike? You got a little BM in the morning?
I do, and it happened yesterday. I worked all day, opened the golf shop, got home about 3 o'clock or so, took a little siesta, and got up, and I was like, oh, my gosh, I got to the store. I don't have this, and this. So I opened up the garage door, the door going to the garage, and out of the corner of my eye, I see a tail, and it's a rather long tail.
Is it skinny or furry?
It was skinny.
A skinny long tail. You've got,
and it went underneath.
You got a possum going on.
It went underneath where my shoes are, and I'm in my bare feet.
Possum shoes.
So I'm grabbing anything I can to try to knock one of my shoes off of the rack so I can get shoes on my feet. If I'm going to go out in the garage, I am not going out barefoot. And I couldn't get, it was comical. I wish, I'm sure somebody was watching me, but I was the only one home. So I went and got my 9-iron out of my Golf Talk radio bag.
Is that the Possum Club?
I think it is.
You think so? You're reaching for 9, huh?
Yeah.
Because I go for, I'm thinking 6. So I don't know why I'm thinking 6-iron. A little longer, a little further away.
I guess it's just what I grabbed.
But if you want to loft it out of there.
I thought it was a 6, but when I got to the door, it was a 9.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. You're right.
And
some of them aren't marked very well.
Yeah, I managed to catch the corner of one of my shoes and pull it towards me and get my shoes on. And then I went into attack mode. And
so you now the golf hunter?
Yeah, apparently so. This seems to be the theme.
No.
So
poor little guy. Is he safe and sound?
Here's what I'm.
They get nasty if you call
I don't even know what it was. I didn't even know what it was at the time. Okay, I thought it was a rat, and that's
possum.
That's what freaked me out. So So it's underneath the rack, and it's underneath behind a couple pairs of shoes. So I stick the club in there, and I
Make
hear
a little noise, did he?
and it goes scurrying into where all the basketballs are and all this stuff. And there's like these canvas
You
bags.
got a nice garage, man.
And
shoe racks, ball racks.
So I'm like, I am not leaving this house until I see that thing go out of the garage, because if that goes in the house.
I remember you had a spider incident once, too.
Yes, this is in the same
Remember,
area. This is the exact
you had
same.
like a 6-foot spider one time.
This is exactly.
This is a wildlife corner going on in that little garage of yours.
So I run the club underneath. He slides under the rack. I still don't know what it is. He goes under this giant wall rack. Okay, this thing's massive, and I'm sliding the club under there.
The wall rack's massive, or the animal?
The mammal or whatever it was, and the rack
I'm
are both
trying to follow here.
massive.
All right.
So I'm trying to slide the club underneath the rack to get it to go towards the garage door and get out. Like I got both garage doors.
So you're
open.
playing a low punch shot.
Oh yeah.
You're not going. Okay.
I'm
you're
not messing with this.
So you're going low runner.
And I'm on the ground on all fours, scraping this thing underneath.
Still
the rack.
barefooted.
No.
Okay, you had shoes on now.
Absolutely.
All
not.
right.
And that thing goes flying out from under the rack, and it goes into where my golf bags are now, which is near the front of the garage. And now I'm like, okay, I can look over the golf bags, but that thing could run out from the golf bags and run up my leg.
Yeah, just imagine how scared it was.
Yeah.
It was probably petrified of you with a 9-iron.
So then it comes flying out from the bags. It's a giant alligator lizard.
Oh, it was not a possum.
Those things do get big.
That's a 9. Okay, you're right. That's a 9-iron.
That's a
a
little
yeah.
sand iron.
It
That's a
starts-
flip wedge.
It's hissing at me. And I've got pictures of it. This thing is.
Well, you got to post one now.
This thing is. It's big for an
Come
alligator
on,
lizard.
it's a little lizard.
So here's what happens. So the thing runs
I
across.
was thinking you had an alligator or a.
It is an alligator
Possums
lizard.
are mean, man. I thought you had a possum. They're
It,
nasty.
it runs across the front of the garage over to where I have these gas cans, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to keep it by the gas cans.
It's probably,
And so I moved the gas cans, and I took the club and I kind of shoot it out, and all of a sudden this thing comes flying out. It's not the lizard.
what's now what came out?
Something comes flying out. It's flipping all over the ground like a giant worm.
What is,
And I'm like,
it's
what?
the tail broke off.
Yeah, and I'm screaming
Yeah,
because
broke
I'm
off
like,
the tail.
I go, what the hell is that? And I'm like standing in my driveway, like, what the hell is that?
You broke off its tail.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And the thing was huge. The tail piece that broke off was probably 3 inches long, and the thing's flipping around.
Now Dave knows a lot about everything. Do they shed
This
their
was
tail?
in my front yard.
Do they shed? Oh God!
That was like that.
Do they shed the tail as part of defense to get away, or is that something you actually busted off? Because it's known the tails are known to come off frequently.
It was defense.
Oh, so it was you actually made contact. With
Oh my God! Yeah. See, that gives me chills.
So you
right
broke
there.
the liz. You broke its tail.
He decided to jettison the end of his
So
tail.
was it fair to say you did a full tail whip,
Yes.
a 360 tail whip, or 540?
Yeah. Yeah. And this whole thing. This whole thing.
Man, you have an adventurous life up the mountain. Man.
I know, man. This
I
whole
don't want to
thing.
go to Paso.
Maybe maybe he was going after the big spider. Maybe that he was trying to eat your big spider. Let me
He
see
was
what you-
trying to save
Is that just the
That's
tail?
the tail. Flip it.
Poor little tail. Is that a shadow of the tail?
Yeah. So
But
flip.
it didn't have that head.
No. What is that?
That was
That's
a
a-
lizard.
that
That was in my front
It's
yard.
like an iguana.
That thing's gnarly.
And it was like 3 feet long.
Is it red?
This wasn't 3 feet.
Yeah.
Where was that?
That was in my front yard.
And here in the bummer?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Maybe that's what's
I
eating
thought
your
they were
grass.
extinct.
Maybe that's what's eating your grass, Bill.
What the heck? What
See
is
that,
this thing, man?
Yeah, that's a tail.
I've never
That's the
seen
tail.
that's they don't make these in this country.
No, I was working
That's
in the
plastic.
I know it is not.
Oh my
I
god.
was working in the shop and looked up, and there was a guy in a pickup truck
That's
stopped up at the top of the driveway
It's his pet.
and looked
Has to be.
down,
They don't
and
make
he
it.
was just sitting there.
They're not
so I
native.
thought it was a customer.
They're not native to this place, man. Oh.
I thought it was a customer, and I said, "Can I
Welcome
help
to
you?"
Wild
And
Kingdom here, folks.
he said, "Do you have a lizard?" And I went, "That's kind of a weird question."
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I said, "What
Take
do you
his
mean?"
license plate number when he asks questions like that.
He pointed down, and that thing was sitting in my front yard.
Was it his lizard?
It was not his lizard.
That's somebody's pet. That's
That's-
not native to the area, man. That's something out of Brazil or
Well,
something.
those
What
I
is
think those
that?
have been extinct for 20
Dave's showing a
million years
picture
or
of whatever.
something.
Yeah, really, that went out with the dinosaurs. What is
At least
that?
yours is pretty.
So to the
I
part,
was
so the
scared.
guy's running around your neighborhood tailless.
Well, so
So you didn't kill him, did
Poor
you?
little
no.
guy.
All right.
No,
Well,
no,
I
no.
know.
I felt terrible when his tail went flying off, man.
Did you go fishing?
So I.
Mike's got a picture of his tail.
Look.
That's just.
This is what's crazy.
This is the funny.
That's him with his
this
tail
is-
off.
Oh, he's a big one.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's,
How long was it?
that's a big sucker.
I
That's
figured.
a
maybe
foot and a
a foot.
half, 2 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
That's big.
I've never seen an alligator
Yeah.
lizard that big,
You're right. That's big.
and that's when his tail's gone.
Well, is that in a bucket?
Yeah, I put him in a bucket, and then I put him out in the garden.
You have some tough days, man.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
Well, here's the thing. Afterwards, as
That's interesting.
my wife's coming home after dropping off my son, and I tell her because she's gone. I'm like, she's not going to believe me. I got to keep it. She's not going to believe me, and so I kept it in the pot until she came home, and then
Did you boil it?
You know,
No.
I'm the only one in the room that does have a picture of a reptile
well, you brought
on its phone.
You brought quail
I
a couple
did.
weeks ago. So I'm telling her the story, and I'm
Yours
literally
would kick his butt.
The hair is standing up on my arms because the thing moved like a rat, and it moved like a snake
How did you get it in the bucket?
with my 9-iron.
Nice shot, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know how you bounce the ball up and
Yeah,
down?
you were
I
just-
just like got him and I went.
you dribbled him in.
I flipped him up and I didn't hurt him.
One
I
little
flipped him-
flip.
One little flip into the bucket.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, I think I wore him out.
Good.
That was the only way I
So
got.
you,
He got tired.
so you fought him for a while.
Oh, it was a
it
fight.
was
Dude,
a
this was-
battle.
This was like pulling in a marlin.
like the old man on the sea.
This
only
was-
This was a lizard.
This was a battle, man. You let
Yeah.
him run out. You bring him back
Yeah,
in a little
yeah.
bit. Give him a little play.
I think the test line I had was the test line was a little light. I think the next time I go alligator lizard hunting,
Man.
I'm going to have a little stronger
Oh,
test
geez.
line.
Never dull.
You never
Up in
know
the
when I'm-
Wild Kingdom in Paso
You
Robles.
never know when I'm bringing to the BN.
No,
do
you never will.
Oh, that's
You
wild.
can't write. I can't.
So
I
did
can't
you,
think of these.
Did you
things.
send him? Did you bring him out to the wildlife and set him free?
I did. I have a
Did
picture
you free
of that.
Willie here?
I have a picture,
All right.
just so it shows that I was not.
Dave's
harming
lizard
them.
would have kicked your lizard's butt, though.
So
That would have been
I've never,
bait.
that is weird. It's,
so I let him go. I let him go.
oh, there you go.
Yeah, I let him go.
A neighbor's house.
And then,
No,
the,
this is on our front yard.
and then the local cat saw it.
Then a hawk came down,
Yes.
grabbed the cat and the lizard.
What movie is that? There I am dumping him out of the bucket.
Aw.
See?
What's that, full of
Yeah.
sand?
No, that's the rock.
Oh, that's the Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just laying him
Okay.
down on a rock in our front yard.
Gee, my God.
What is that? What
So,
is that movie
Before
where
we
they
go to break
where
here,
they- where they're-
Lizard Talk Radio, what happened to
I
your
don't know,
lizard?
He went away.
Oh my God! The one that Dave has has got to be 3-4 feet long, and
It's
it's
about
a
3
big
foot long.
red iguana.
Yeah, I was
I've
something.
never seen a red iguana. That's
And it was cold outside, so I'd
this
walk
is
up
in
to it,
Oklahoma. It could be near my house
and
right
the
now.
fastest it could go was just.
Oh, no! If he'd come at you quick if he had to.
No, it was cold. And the guy in the truck said, that's about as fast as they can move when it's cold. And I said, well, warm it up so I can get out of
So
here.
who was
Dave
the
threw him a hot dog.
who was the lizard hunter driving by in a truck?
He just saw it, and he stopped and admired my lizard.
That's so funny.
Wow!
What are the chances, Dave?
I got
Evidently
Two
pretty dang
lizard
good.
experiences.
2 lizard stories on the same morning.
Man.
I have nothing. I can't compete with that.
Something's
You
gonna
reminded me.
Although I can kind of compete with that. I bought 2 turtles for my front yard. They're little statues, rock statues.
Oh, I was going to say, how are they going to
Yesterday.
stay if they're real?
No, they're for the they're like
He
little.
told them to stay.
And they're very well trained
Yeah.
turtles. It's
Gotcha.
cold. They don't move much.
They haven't moved.
They're. I have to take a picture, show you.
Is
But
it that
we went and
way?
bought 2, from
Yeah.
from miners or something to
Yeah.
sit out in your front
Do
yard.
they sing?
No, but they're tilting their heads. It's like mama and a baby, and their heads are
Cute.
tilted towards each other.
Oh,
Took us 15 minutes to position them things out there, man. It was quite a project. We had the feng shui thing going on. You had to have a perfect setting for it.
I bet this.
That's all I got,
I
man.
bet this coming week, sometime, Bill, you're going to look out there. There's going to be a couple lizards perched up on those things.
On top of them.
I got lizards.
Sunning.
There are lizards running around my house.
Maybe that dinosaur.
Nothing your size, guys. Mine's, my little bluebellies, man.
Mike, you reminded me years and years ago. A guy came in. He was bragging. He killed a rattlesnake on the course
Oh God! I can't
with a club. And the
Poor little snake.
yeah.
Got a bunch of little babies.
and
Gives
the
chills.
the pro asked him, said, "What club did you use?" And he said, "I used 1-iron." He said, "You didn't have enough club."
Yeah, it's not enough club there. No one can hit a 1-iron. That snake should have
Nice.
survived.
Well, let's take our first break. I think we're going to come back with a live shot.
We
here
are.
pretty
He's
quick,
going to
right?
call
Oh,
it.
good.
He's going to call
Okay.
about 3
Is
minutes.
this double D?
No.
Nope.
Mystery caller.
Ah, okay. Golf Talk Radio brought to you by TaylorMade Golf. Check out the latest M3, M4 hybrids, fairway woods, irons, and drivers at TaylorMadeGolf.com. Today, again in the studio with us, Mr. Dave Schmanel from Slick Sticks. Your key to better golf. Call Dave at 805-598-9993. We'll be right back right here on Golf Talk Radio and the Golf Talk Radio Network.